So I've seen a lot of videos regarding changing gear shifters and such forth. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any for changing this part here, the bezel. So I thought I would do my own little video. I've never done a video about changing car parts before, so bear with me and forgive me if I get something wrong. Anyway, so what I've done, and others may do it differently, I've put the handbrake on, and I've pushed the gear selector back into drive, and I don't know if you can see, just down the front here, there's a screw. Oh, sorry, my fingers. Just there's a screw. You undo that, and this whole piece will come out. Oh, the head comes off, but this also comes out. You can leave that in there if you want, or take it out, whatever works for you. Anyway, so that's the gear stick head, obviously. In there you'll see a little screw. Now that screw secures the bezel. In order to get it out, you've got to pop the trigger out. Now the trigger only has, I don't know if you can see that, one side's got a slot, the other side's got a hole in it. Now that will fit on there. See where that spring is? You can see those two little nipples, I guess you'd call them. Just pop it off that, and you should be able to get that screw quite easily undone and pop your new one on, as I've done. Now, when you pop the tongue back in, you're going to find there's a little tongue at the top there that stops it from going back in. You're just going to have to get a screwdriver and gently push that down so it recedes back into the head. Once you've done that, it should work quite well. So when you put the tongue back in, the button here, just make sure you put that white rod in, the greased end first. It may take some fiddling. You've got to make sure you've got it around the right way. Otherwise, it's not going to work the way it should. Once that's in, so put it back in the gear shift lever, and it should, just test it and see what happens. It should go past neutral. There we go. When I first did this, I could get it from drive to neutral, but couldn't get it any further. That's why I'm saying make sure that plastic rod is in properly, and just give it a bit of a test with that to make sure it's popping first. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So then all you've got left to do is, there's a little screw that goes back there, retaining screw, and just put that in and do it up. First time I've ever changed one of these, so I think I've done pretty good. It should take, if you know what you're doing, and I didn't, but if you know what you're doing, it should take no longer than about half an hour. Do that up so it doesn't come off, and then it should work. Now, the reason I did it back to front, so put that into drive, take that screw off first before you try to take this off, and pop the tongue out as well, because otherwise, like I said, that just can't, you'll break. There's a screw obviously that goes in there and holds it on. It was about here somewhere, and that's what stops it from coming off. So there you go, old to new. Hopefully that helps somebody out. Alrighty. Hope I did alright for my first video. I'll see you all later.